This is CHS TV News.
Good morning, Cathedral. I'm Veronica.
And I'm Tanya with your morning announcements for Wednesday, November 4th.
Let's start off our show with Mrs. Fortino Bozzo.
Good morning, staff and students. My first message goes out to grade 10 students who will very soon, this period 1, begin the important task of writing the practice literacy test. Not only the chance to see and write an actual past test, students, but also the opportunity for your teachers to review your responses later on and set up some strategies to address and help you improve in areas of concern. So please work hard and try your very best. Remember, work with your teachers to ensure that you pass the test in just a few short months, because this is a graduation requirement. We want to send out a thank you to our junior and senior girls basketball teams. You will hear more in a few minutes. But really, truly proud of their efforts, their skill development and teamwork this year as they've represented their school. And our thanks to coaches, Miss Amanda from the junior team, and to Miss Vesprini Jordan and Miss Thomason from our senior girls team. And we congratulate our midget girls on their heart-stopping, buzzer-beater victory last night, and we now look forward to cheering them on in Thursday's semifinal game. Cathedral, generosity. Generosity comes in many different forms. Monetary donations are the most obvious to us, as in tomorrow's support of the good work of the United Way through our small donations for Civies Day. Generosity of time, as it's seen here at Cathedral in the countless hours that you students and staff dedicate to the many groups, teams, and clubs. It enhances a sense of belonging, after all. And then there's generosity of spirit, the kind of commitment we show, for example, through Halloween for Hunger and yesterday's Cuts for Cancer. So thank you to yesterday's participants, the students: Sarah Daly, Olivia Dubé, Cassandra Mora Carvalho, Alexis Nguyen, Sarah Nguyen, Judy Pothasane, Anna Rivera, Gabriella and Adriel from our Gale Guides. And thank you to Ms. Daly for organizing this annual event, and Ms. Mundo and her class for accommodating it. Hairstylist Leanna Cortina from Salon 360 in Burlington, and Courtney. Very much appreciated. And finally, for tomorrow's Civies Day, student, you've already heard from Mr. Lawler what's expected of your choice of clothing. And I just want to reinforce that. Please make good choices as you support United Way. Red, white, that combination is the most obvious, as those are the United Way colors. But we will accept other clothing, of course. But make good choices. Don't place yourselves in the unfortunate position of being sent home by a vice principal for inappropriate clothing for our Catholic school community. Let's all get into the spirit of generosity tomorrow again. Thank you.
Thanks, Miss. Tomorrow is our annual United Way Civies Day. Students are asked to donate at least $1 in order to be in Civies. United Way provides support for our community, including food banks, the Kiwanis Boys and Girls Clubs, and the YMCA. Please give generously tomorrow.
This is a reminder to all Halloween for Hunger participants that you are to hand in your maps and envelopes if you have not already done so. Your Christian hours have already been handed automatically. Thanks from Mrs. O'Keefe.
Please take a few moments this week to write a get well message or thinking of you message for our 3 staff members who are in need of our prayers. You will find blue and white hearts and markers in the cafeteria and in the chapel. Write a message to Miss Sherry Long, Mr. M. Daly, and Mrs. Siapana. Messages will be mailed to them on Friday.
Do you want to make a difference for the Haiti this Christmas? Do you want to give your family and friends the gift of helping others? If so, come to a meeting after school on Monday in the chapel to find out more information about the Alternative Christmas Gifts for Haiti campaign. Thanks from Mrs. O'Keefe.
And speaking of Christmas, Limeridge Mall is looking for volunteers to wrap gifts this Christmas season. If you need hours and are interested in this program, additional information can be found posted outside the guidance office. Thanks from Mrs. Brotherston.
This is a reminder to all grade 12 specialist high school major students participating in the CPR and the first aid training session today. Immediately after announcements, please report to the gym for your training session. Please bring a notebook and something to write with. Attendance will be taken. Thanks from Mrs. Felice. Mr. Felice.
This message is for potential graduates interested in pursuing a career, college, or university. Tonight, our school board will be hosting their Pathways Night. Employers and post-secondary representatives will be available to discuss your future goals, highlighting great programs and benefits to their schools or industries. You and your parents are invited to attend and enjoy light refreshments, then meet and greet for the rest of the night. The evening runs from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Nicholas Mancini Center, which is right behind Christ the King Cathedral on King Street West.
If you're looking for a part-time job or if you need some help with your resume, attend the next CHS work meeting that will take place today after school in the library. Thanks for Mrs. Zarzor.
Congratulations goes out to the junior girls basketball team on a great finish to their season last night against St. Mary's. The Gales did not come up with the victory, but the season was marked by tremendous improvement on and off the court. Most of all, the girls finished with every athlete on the team scoring a basket this season, and the best was saved for last. Way to go, girls. Mrs. Galliani and the entire coaching are so proud of you. Remember to meet in front of the doors of the David Braley Center at McMaster for 4 p.m. And speaking of basketball, I'll pass it over to Mrs. Vesperini Jordan.
Good morning, Cathedral. A congratulations goes out to the senior girls basketball team who played in the quarterfinal last night against Brebeuf. Although falling short of a win, the Gales struggled at the line all game, but forged an awesome comeback and only lost by 6. Thank you to the girls and their families for the amazing commitment they made to the team and the season this year. You were an absolute pleasure to coach. Thanks also goes out to Mr. Muley for taking care of all of our team's needs. Mr. Susie, we thank you for arranging our practices at St. Anne's Elementary School. To our clerical staff, thank you for all of your support. And of course, to our administrators, thank you for coming out to cheer us on at our home games. All the best in the rest of the year to our team, and once again, thank you. And I offer this not only from myself, but of course from Miss Thomason.
Thanks, Miss. All boys baseball players are reminded that their uniforms are due back as soon as possible, along with the $50 for the team sweaters. Thanks from Mrs. Carmichael. And this is a reminder to Cathedral swimmers of their practice today at 3:30 at Pinky Lewis in preparation for next week's swim meet at McMaster. Thanks from Coach Lucier. And this is a reminder there will be no junior football practice today because of the grade 9 Take Your Kids to Work Day event. Instead, players are asked to meet in room 334 after dismissal today for film practice. Thank you from Mr. M. Juba.
Any boys interested in playing for the Cathedral's boys ice hockey team are reminded that the first tryout is tomorrow from 3:30 to 4:30 at the Parkdale area. Any football players interested in trying out may do so when their season has completed. Thanks from the coaches.
And to end off our show, I'll pass it over to Philippe from the Glee Club.
Hey guys, as you know, I'm Philippe Machado from the CHS Glee Club, and I'm here to give you a quick reminder that today's show will be in the forum at 3 p.m. It will be $1, yes, $1, and $1 will give you endless entertainment, whether it being rap, beats, or singing, or even dancing. Glee this year is going to be big, and we want you to be a part of it.
Thanks, Philippe. And those are all your announcements for today, Cathedral.
Have a great day, and thanks for watching, Gales.